on human combustion. Is it actually possible? We're Trinity Oracles. We're three real psychic sisters. I'm Erica. This is Jasmine, and Candace is not here today. If you feel like you're a little psychic, join our Oracle Card Readers Academy. You can learn how to read cards just like us. Join our Patreon. We have a lot of juicy stuff. What's the last thing you did our Patreon video on? I can't remember.
I don't even know. And book your readings with one of the Trinity Oracle sisters. TrinityOracles.com. All those links in the description box below. So, human combustion. If you guys don't know what it is, I remember seeing it on Unsolved Mysteries. You know, dun, 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 dun. They need to bring that show back, but with a
They
good
have
host.
they still have reruns on.
Oh, I think Anthony Anderson would be good for. I think he'd be a good fit, or maybe Cedric. Cedric might throw a little joke in. I don't know. I think Anthony.
That's a serious show. You can't do no joke.
Yeah, I think Anthony Anderson could handle it. But you guys comment who you guys think could be really good for Unsolved Mysteries. But anyways,
Exactly.
human combustion is where actually the body explodes or catches on fire from the inside out. Scientists are like, we don't know if this is real, but there's been noted cases of human combustion. Like I said, I know there's one from the 80s and a couple that were shown on Unsolved Mysteries. So,
and they do not survive once they have human combustion.
Yep, scientists say that there's no way this could happen, but at the same time, they're like, but wait a minute, what's going on here? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to channel from spirit.
It's possible, yeah.
Exactly. So the first question is human combustion really possible? Or should we say that for the end?
No, do it now. Human combustion actually possible?
Spirit said yes, it is. And they said it's been possible. And they keep bringing up since the Dark Ages. I wonder if in the Dark Ages, was that the first time it was actually documented? Yeah, because they keep saying, they're like, this has been going on since the Dark Age. Oh, sorry, they said even before then. But they keep bringing about the Dark Ages for some reason. But go ahead.
I got it's possible. They said it comes from like a severe, your body's like a severe, like almost like a chemical imbalance. It makes sense. But they said they're having experiments that the government has done to see if people can do it, and they've successfully done. They just make it seem like, oh, we don't know if that's possible. It's the government does it.
Really?
Exactly. They said it's absolutely possible. And they said it's rare that it happens, but it does happen. They said it has nothing to do with anger. Some people have been like, oh, you're super angry, get human combustion. Like, no, it has nothing to do with that. They said it's chemical.
Shoot, if it was about anger, Kanye West would have been exploded by now.
Exactly. A lot of other people.
But they keep bringing up inhaling an exorbitant amount of toxic fume. They keep like, I just keep people like, yeah, chemicals. They keep saying an exorbitant amount of it, and they say it takes a lifetime for it to happen. So I'm curious if human combustion, like ones that are documented, were they all older adults? And they keep saying mostly males. They keep saying something about males, and they keep saying the male genetic DNA. That's what they keep showing. So I'm curious, even though it's probably happened to women before. I don't know. I never looked into it, but they keep saying it happens predominantly to males who inhale a bunch of fumes. Will scientists actually figure out if human combustion is real? Because like I said, a lot of scientists are like, no, it's just a theory. There is a reason why it happens, but we don't think human combustion is real. And some say, yes, there are some theories of explaining why. So will scientists figure it out? See what Spirit has to say.
Because we already said the government does it, but will like everyday scientists be able to
exactly.
They know a lot.
Scientists don't know everything the government is doing.
Exactly. I'm getting in time, they will reveal that the government will allow scientists to know how they do it. Oh, yes. I am getting, yes, scientists will know how to do it in the future. They are bringing up the experimentation with people in psych wards. That's what keep bringing up. Like, the government will use people from psych wards that no one cared about and do experiments on them to see if they can do human combustion on them. They figured it out.
Wow. They said, I got the same thing. I get yes, but it's beyond their scope right now. I think scientists, because there's not a lot of, this isn't happening to a lot of people, quotes, it's not something that they're super focused on figuring out right now, although there are a few scientists who are on it. They do show, I agree with Erica, eventually it is going to be found out, or the government's going to explain it, or whatever it may be. However it's found out, it's found out. But they said that scientists are going to be in awe about how the body actually combusts. It's funny that your card has somebody like something like exploding in their chest.
And they said this actually has nothing for you alien conspiracy people. They said it has nothing to do with aliens. They said it's purely humans and chemicals. Yeah, but you can see there's a genetic component to it. For some cases, there's a genetic component. For some. Will there be more documented human combustion cases in the future? And I got yes. But it still will not be a lot. It's still going to be very limited. Exactly.
I do see, though, because of social media, some of these very few documented cases will actually go viral. Like, someone might be like, my grandma died because of human combustion. Yeah, and trying to people help me, find out what's the cause, or help me to get more funding so that this can be figured out. Because they keep saying social media is going to make this mainstream.
And it showed right here. They're like some of the people who have died, passed away from human combustion could have prevented it if they had done like some like super duper detox to get the chemicals out their body,
or moved away from the area that had an exorbitant, where they're constantly breathing in those fumes,
toxic chemicals,
and they keep saying very toxic chemicals. So it ain't like if you happen to be breathing in Arm and Hammer, like you're just gonna explode. No, they're like this is, and they keep saying whatever toxic fume. It says it alters the people's DNA. Some of them, and they keep showing like a cannon. A cannon, like you load up the thing, and then because of pressure, boom. Like a cannon works by, if I'm correct, like 5. They keep showing human combustion is like the human body is a cannon. A cannon. They keep explaining that to me. For those of you guys who know how cannons work back in the day, they said a similar explanation will be found, or it will be, what's the word? Like they'll simplify it through like, okay, this is what happens. Imagine a cannon. There's a fuse. That's how it's going to be.
Interesting.
Yes. What are you getting?
Oh no, they were saying like they're showing like almost like I don't want to say a domino effect, but like connections, how some people have like small human combustions, how some people something triggers in the body, how you were saying there's a genetic component, how some people something will go off and all of a sudden they get dementia or Alzheimer's. They're like the human combustion is like one of the highest levels of I guess how the body can go, I guess you wouldn't say. Does that make sense?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Not for me.
No, that's what they're showing. Yeah.
I'm having a little bit of a moment today, so I don't know.
I don't have anything.
If you guys get it, explain it in the comments for me, because I'm having a moment today. But they also said that human combustion is real. Keep looking into it for you guys that are super interested in it. And then hold on, what else? They're explaining something else to me. Give me a second. Got it. They keep showing human combustion is going to be highly documented. They keep showing on like scientific news channels that maybe go into conspiracy stuff, because they keep showing like they're really gonna dig into this, like what is going on.
And they said, unfortunately, in the future, there will be people who will voluntarily sign themselves up for human combustion just to prove that it's real.
Really? Yeah. Will they succeed though?
They said they actually will.
Ooh, like some people just like figure it out.
Yeah, like some people be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna pass away anyways. I think this is cool. I'll do human combustion, and you guys can watch. Yeah, so they said, some weird people will sign up for it.
They told me you spiritual gurus or wannabe spiritual gurus, but also people who are very into spirituality. They say, because you know how they said the human body is a container, and you're bringing. They say just because you're meditating, they said no one is going to be able to combust voluntarily through grabbing an exorbitant amount of like energy or like all this consciousness, and I feel like I'm about to explode. They're like, it's not going to happen. So don't let a spiritual guru tell you that.
I think a Buddhist monk was on fire, right? But I think I was outside. I don't think it was inside, but I think a Buddhist monk actually got lit on fire, maybe.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait, what?
So they keep saying, they're like, don't feed into the hype. So I think there might be a guru who claims that you can get so much consciousness that you'll just explode and your body goes into the cosmos and all sorts of stuff. They're like, do not fall for it, because they've never combusted, but I feel like they're gonna claim they've done it in a past life or something. Yeah, and they keep saying it's a spiritual guru, and I think they're gonna get a bunch of people sitting there all up in the mountains, all up in the woods with them, getting freaky deaky and thinking that one day they're gonna explode. Because y'all know how some of those spiritual gurus be. They be telling people like, oh, you have sex with me and you get enlightened and all sorts of stuff.
No, that is not true.
Okay.
If you want to, you can, but that is not true. Someone tells you to go the other way.
Oh yeah. But they kept bringing up, they said, please tell me about this spirits. Like, I think there's going to be a couple of them who are claiming, like, you can get so just conscious that you'll just explode. The love will just explode from your body, from the inside out, and your physical body will just explode. They say it will never, ever happen, because they're like, energy comes in and it goes down into the earth. Use common sense. Anyway, energy flows, okay? So do not fall from the hype. Anyways, you are being spiritually pimped. We need to make a video about that, about spiritual pimps and those so-called gurus, because some of y'all are being pimped spiritually. Anyways, did human combustion happen in the past?
I think you already said that.
I just said that. And they can say especially the Dark Ages. So please, you guys look into it. I wonder if maybe the Dark Ages had the most amount of documented I was say spiritual combustion, human combustion. Look into it. If you guys enjoyed this video, just to let you know, we do videos like this on our Patreon, like juicy topics like this, conspiracy topics, things that we cannot put on YouTube, okay? Because we do not want to be taken by the FBI, the CIA, the Men in Black. You get what I'm saying? So join our Patreon. That link's in the description box below. Book your reading with one of the Trinity Oracles sisters. Enroll in the Oracle Readers Academy and book your 2026 personalized yearly forecast. Until next time.